Bollywood Bakwas. This time it is from a relatively less known star called Richa Chadha. I don't know if you have seen, I think she has done some good roles. I've seen her in an Amazon series called The Inside Edge. I think that was 3 seasons. Movie. The storyline was very, very, very ordinary. And she was, I think, one of the leading ladies, if I remember correctly. But why does a person like her suddenly come up and say something terribly insensitive? See, the part that really rankles is that she says, oh, wait, my family has a lot of people who are in the army. I have the utmost respect for them. Then why say it? What did she say? She said this. I'm going to show you the tweet. So there was a statement by the commanding-in-chief of the Northern Command saying that we are fully prepared to take back Pak-occupied Kashmir from Pakistan. We are waiting for the orders from the government. We will complete the operation quickly. So basically, he is giving a plan on what the Indian Army is thinking of doing whenever the orders come. But then why does she have to go in and weigh like saying Galwan says hi? So totally insensitive. 24 soldiers killed and their commanding officer thrown from a cliff, and he was invited for talks, and so much happened at that time. Very, very sad. In fact, the fact that there was some moles inside the Indian administration also, I think it has been hushed up, but there are some serious questions that need to be asked on how this whole thing took place. That's a talk for a different day, but let's take a look at this. There is a movie of hers that's going to release called Fukrey 3. Looks like it's a sequel. I haven't seen 1 or 2, so I can't really comment about how good or bad it was. But what I'm saying here is that why would somebody from Bollywood open their mouth? In fact, if they keep quiet, they may have a better chance of their movie being success. The mood is ugly, guys. They don't want to see these movies anymore. You're seeing, empty halls, and somehow you guys are doing some jugaad to try and show as if there are crowds coming. It's not just Bollywood, it's also Collywood. The Tamil movies also are having a torrid time because people have stopped believing in the personalities, the plots, because they are deliberately having a certain narrative. That's what is bothering people. People have woken up and they're not going to watch and take this nonsense anymore. Is this a one-off incident? Certainly not. You go back and look at the people involved in Fukrey, you'll understand. It's the same gang. The same gang that has been working, and somehow they want to try and whip up a controversy. Maybe they think that any kind of publicity is good or bad, and therefore they indulge in this kinds of stuff. Whatever it is, there is a certain desperation that is showing through on part of the Bollywood. And the sooner they realize that their writ is not going to run anymore, unfortunately, they are now spreading themselves into OTT and also into other platforms. And I don't think the narratives that are being peddled there is much better either. But it'll settle down. I mean, you take a look at some of the leading providers, Amazon Prime and Netflix and so on. These are the two that are international, and I'm assuming that they have a certain amount of quality. They have some good shows and some awful ones, and I don't understand why they would even offer these really bad ones on for streaming. Shows a distinct lack of content. But when good content comes their way, they seem to just not even look at it. Anyway, I don't want to say anything more. The underlying message here is if you have good stories, you will be able to make good movies, good serials, web serials. But if you just use sleaze is the only thing I can say of all the kinds of things that are showing. I've already told you about the amount of soft porn that's being peddled on both Facebook as well as on Twitter. It's very unfortunate that these social media platforms have to resort to this kind of views. I mean, hugely viral video of mine, I'll get 40,000 views. And even the worst kind of sleaze is getting views of in the millions. So you're really, really spoiling people's minds. The truth is nowhere close to what is being depicted in these things. And the sooner everyone realizes, and it's a waste of time, doing all these things, the better for the country. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click on the bell button for notifications. Namaskar.